plaisir pour moi de présenter les ambitions du Canada pour la COP28. Quel excellent départ, avec l'adoption des fonds pour financer les pertes et dommages à la crise climatique. L'été dernier, la planète entière a vu notre pays brûler. Un chef de pompiers de la Colombie-Britannique a parlé de ses équipes qui ont fait face à un danger mortel pour combattre les feux de forêt dévastateurs. S'il est vrai que nous avons vécu des feux de forêt historiques, on ne peut malheureusement plus dire que ces catastrophes sont des phénomènes nouveaux. Ce n'est pas nouveau pour plusieurs personnes dans cette salle où sonner l'alarme depuis des décennies. En dehors de ces murs, les gens regardent la COP28 à la fois avec espoir et un certain scepticisme. Nous les entendons. Collègues, le bilan mondial est un rappel à l'ordre. Tout en reconnaissant les progrès accomplis, nous devons concentrer nos efforts sur les défis à relever. Nous devons également sortir de notre zone de confort et prendre conscience que nos gestes actuels sont insuffisants pour bâtir un avenir durable. Ce ne sera pas facile, nous le savons tous. Canada is ready to move from words to action. In the early days of COP28, we announced the world's most ambitious national methane regulations for the oil and gas sector, which will allow us to meet and likely exceed our target of at least 75% reduction in emissions by 2030. On Thursday, we released a cap on all greenhouse gas emissions from the oil and gas sector, a cap that ensures real reduction down to net zero by 2050. It is the first emission cap from a major oil and gas producing nation in the world. Colleagues, keeping 1.5 degrees Celsius within reach requires treating nature as our strongest ally. That's why I'm proud to say that Canada intends to introduce a federal nature accountability bill in 2024. With this bill, we would establish an accountability framework in line with our biodiversity commitments under the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. At this COP, let's make climate and nature's action mutually reinforcing. I'm committed to working with all of you to make COP28 about energy transition, where we agree to phase out of unabated fossil fuels and put an end to fossil fuel subsidies. Last summer, Canada became the first G20 country to make good on its commitment to phase out those subsidies 2 years ahead of the 2025 deadline. Our ambition will be measured by the strength of our partnerships and collaboration. That's why we must increase all sources of financing. According to the OECD, contributors likely met the $100 billion goal last year, but we must continue to do so much more. At COP28, let's agree to scale up climate finance from domestic, international, public, and private sources, as we did together last year for the protection of nature at COP15. 2023 has been the hottest year in record. I refuse to believe that our differences are going to close the small window we have to keep 1.5 within reach and to increase resilience and adaptive capability. Here in Dubai, Canada will use every possible opportunity to partner, learn, and cooperate to deliver the necessary action to meet the goals of the Paris Agreement. Thank you.